Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming out here. A little midday money on a Wednesday, WINSday. It's May the 18th. Welcome on into the show, everyone. Thanks for popping in, spending some time with me today. And Tim, of course. What would I do without Tim? Comes in.
I don't know. You'd probably be able to do your show the normal way, and you won't have some annoying guy butting in with WNBA. And
I was going to say, though, if I need my WNBA or KBO or...
Oh, I don't do KBO. That's Rickett.
Yeah, but you know how he's doing, so it kind of helps.
Yeah. He did not do good last night. I took his place. He did not do good last night.
That's all right. We could all we'll take a loss. It happens. Anyway, folks, like, subscribe, ring that bell here on the Max Wager channel. Now, I do stream this to, obviously, like the winner free picks is, I do my little free pick video there and picks and parlays. It's also on the Winners and Winers channel, but I think I'm going to ease off of Winners and Winers, picks and parlays. Obviously, kind of get everybody, because the whole idea of, Max Wagers, we want to get everybody on one channel, right? And we got 6 hours of shows. It is me. I'm followed by Miss Allie Burns with the Morning Wood Show, 1 to 2. Just Parlays, Chris King, 2 to 3. Back to the Window, Scott, 3 to 4. World Soccer Betting with Sean Miller. Again, great name. Sean, that is. But the soccer is very important because I'm not a soccer guy. I don't pretend to know soccer. We just talked about the WNBA, things I don't bet on. Again, 6 hours. We got you covered in all sports. So Soccer Betting with Sean Miller, 4 to 5. And then Game Time with Nick, the aforementioned Timothy, and Detroit Lenny, who looks 100% better shaved up. I told him that. I don't care. I'll say it. Looks a lot better shaved out.
Well, no, because he looks more like you now, and that doesn't work. You just need to shave his head.
He's a handsome man, clean shaven. He just looks a lot younger. I don't know, maybe because he's got the gray. And listen, I had a goatee back in, shaved head goatee back in the 90s. All I was missing was like a barbed wire tattoo on my arm, like Tom Gugliotta, and it was like 93 all over with Eddie Vedder Pearl Jam flannel shirt, But anyway, I don't know why I'd say that, but. Hello, everybody. Oh, Lordy. Welcome on in. Let's get to the recap. We had everything scrolling. The 7-day steal was underneath if you want it. It's in the thing. But forget about that. Let's start talking premium stuff, free picks. Here we go. Yesterday we'll start in the NBA. 83 and 100. Continuing our losing ways in the video here with the NBA. Did not get there with the under. I did have Miami, though, for the game. I had them at minus 130. Obviously, we have guys go out. The line moves up. What am I going to do? I'm not buying in late. I stick with my stuff. 48 and 45, my premium picks for the NBA. So minus 254 there. In the video, again, bad numbers, minus almost 1,800 here. So taking the Mavs today, plus 180. And I do got them plus, I think, 5.5, 5. I'm going to come here with the money, though, in the chat because this is a team that can win. Let's be honest. You got Luka. You're going to be close, right? You're going to be in the game. It's not like you're going to get, steamrolled here. And the Warriors. And I said I did on the free pick video last night. I said this is just. I just don't like what I've seen out of Golden State. Okay, you beat a John Morant-less Memphis team. To win, but you also lost by 40 to them. You're down by 60 to that team in a game. 101-98. All right, you had the big blowout, but again, you lost the game. You had two close games, 117-116. We go back to the Denver series, kind of close games there, which is another depleted team. And the Maverick team just seems to be getting better as it progresses in the season. So again, you want the 5.5. I think Maverick, and I'll tell you this today. We'll tell you this on a Wednesday at noon, 12:03 p.m. in the Eastern. I'll go Mavericks money line game 2. I think they're going to take one from Golden State here in the series. So there's that. Hockey. Winner yesterday, Tampa Bay. I did split with my dogs. Premium, but here in the video, 15.49 plus 15.88. We're on the Flames puck line today. A little Calgary action there out in Alberta. So we'll go a little Flames puck line, and premiums 87 and 97. We're down 357 there. So again, 357 in hockey, 254 in the NBA. we still have these conference finals and the finals to get even, which I think we will. We're down, we'll combine $6, six little baby dollars. We can do that. Major League Baseball, 56-49. I think we pulled out the broom yesterday. I think we swept the board there. So, since he got it done, I think run lines, whatever. So 3-0 in the video. Wonderful. 56-49 plus 1074. Giants over and the Mets run line today. But I got to tell you, for me, premium side, I go 3-7 yesterday. And it's been a rough week and a half. I've been, winning day, losing day, kind of just treading water here, down a little bit. 167 to 149, plus 1875 on the season. But yeah, 3-7 yesterday. And again, my late game ads, and I said this, and I'm gonna say I make mistakes betting. I don't come in here and say like I'm some kind of, originating guy who moves lines and stuff like that. Sharp tout, whatever, however you want to word a pro better. I'm a better, but I do make mistakes. I do dumb things. I said yesterday, a lot of double headers. I like to stay away from situations like that. I add games late. We talked about Arizona. I did go Arizona with Kelly in game 2. Arizona and the under, blasted 0-3. I added that Milwaukee game because going over the guy's numbers, Tim was like, oh, no, those are last year's numbers. Like, you know what? You're absolutely right. This guy's done nothing this year. So I go Milwaukee run line, loser. So I take the donut in my late ads. And not that I just play with my gut or feelings or hunch or, the old gambling gods. They can worry about things. But I said it before, when I add things late, whether it be NBA or college hoops on a Saturday ad and things like whatever the case would be, it's not good. Again, 0-3 SA and change it. A 3-4 day is fine. That you can live with the game like that. 3-7 hurts. Especially when the ones you add late, none of them get there, and none of them are close. Well, actually, Arizona was close. It was 2-0 first inning. Like, yeah, I got a shot here to split. Yeah, I was over about 24 minutes later. But I'll tell you a video. We got Giants over, and this is a spot here. I've had Colorado, I think, 5 straight games versus San Fran, going back to their series. I think I took them 2 out of 3 in San Fran as a dog. I had them the first 2 games here in Colorado. I'm done. I'm done, Colorado. Please, people in the chat. And Tim, if I come up here and talk Colorado.
So Colorado money line. Heard. Wait, hold on. So you're not betting them today?
The Rockies, no.
All right, Colorado money line. Lock it in, guys. Colorado's going to win today just in spite of Higgs.
Yeah, I am done with the Rockies. I can't. I was going through. I think I've lost like 6. It's like a chunk of games at Colorado. I'm done with them. But today, we'll go over here. Now, Freeland's got some decent numbers versus lineup. You see their career numbers versus them. But, lifetime versus San Fran. And I said this before about this cat. A couple of years ago, he had a great season. But since then, that was it. That was a great season. He hasn't been great since. And you look at his career numbers, 17-19, nice. 6-3 in his 12 starts, decent numbers. Dude, the last 2 years, he's got a 5.52 and a 6.90 ERA, 25 innings, 35 hits, 12 Ks, 11 walks. I mean, I couldn't come in on them today. And Webb's numbers, he's got an ERA about 4.5 versus the Rocks. Again, a little, better, obviously, but I just couldn't. I'm going to go over here because I think Colorado's going to score a couple off him. I think San Francisco's going to get a couple off them. And if you just look at the way the Rockies have been playing overs lately, I mean, they're sailing over totals here. So, and even the Giants, both teams, I think combined 16-20, 16-4 last 20 to the over. So over for me there. I can't. If I take the Rockies, please. If I take the Rockies in chat, just start hitting the dislike video, just hitting the down button, dislike it. Because I know I'm done with that team. So frustrated with that. And the Mets run line. This is a spot, and I said the last with the rain out, and then in the double dip, I had St. Louis and the over. I end up splitting out. The Mets the last couple games here, and I told him off. This is going back before the rain out. I said, I'm going to go St. Louis as a dog and the over just because the series, that's the way they played out historically, getting head-to-head. And you kind of figured you'd get that in game 1. Again, this was before the rain out. You had a Sunday night game for St. Louis. The Mets have been hitting a little bit. I'm going Mets run line here and almost want to take the over too. But because I do like this Hicks kid as a pitcher for St. Louis. I like him better in the pen, but as I'm pretty sure it was like Ronald was saying in here. The Mets could have won. They should have won. Again yesterday. They are putting guys on base. They're in position to win games and push runs across. Late in games. There's second and third, bases loaded. The Mets are too good, and most teams are. They're professional players. So let's not forget this. They weigh out. We say this all the time, right? Like the old, losing a basketball game by half point to a point. They balance out. Mets not hitting with an out and 2 outs, runs in the scoring position. That'll break out in a big way. And I think we got Scherzer on the hill. This is plus 115 run line, of which we'll talk about. I'm sure people will be bringing up the Yankees in the chat. Yeah, they're minus 155 on the run line today, or 150, whatever the heck they are. So I'm going to get this guy who is an absolute monster on the hill off a loss. Again, another spot where the Mets couldn't push runs across late. Lindor striking out. Alonso. These aren't like the bottom of the lineup guys. 8-9 pinch hitter coming in for a backup catcher. No. Your meaty guys, the guys you're paying 20, 30 mil. I think it's going to be a breakout game for them today. That's why I said, I kind of want to do the over. I'm grabbing the Mets out to plus money on the run line there. And again, all these are up. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, you'll get it. There is a free pick. Again, I don't. Someone said to me on Twitter, like, oh, well, you said this in the video about the free pick. I said, well, listen, man, I do not rate the free pick, the write-ups for all the free picks on the page. That's not me. I'm the little video guy here.
Yes, there is separate people who write the articles for the picks and parlays, the winning free picks, all those sites. There are separate people writing the articles. It's not
like hey, this is
because if you do look at the article on winning free picks, it will say that it was written by somebody else. So if I go up to the winning free picks site, and I can bring that up real quick so that people can see that. We can go look for here's your Edmonton game from Edmonton article for today. You go and read it. Posted by Tony. I don't know, Higgs. I don't think your name is Tony.
No, definitely not.
No, these are not written by Higgs. So Tony today likes the Flames, but Higgs could like the Oilers. It could be two different things. That's just the other guy. Yeah. So keep that in mind when you do read the articles. Look who they're offered by, and then be like, oh wait, Tony is not Sean, so I shouldn't give Sean crap for it.
And that's not just fair. A lot of sites have that. You'll have the Capper will put out a free pick, and it'll be on the free pick page, and there'll be a little, you'll know it's from me or you or any other Capper, as opposed to an absolute write-up that has several paragraphs in a thing there.
Yeah, we don't write articles.
Someone was like, "Oh, this is it." Well, okay, I don't write all those. It says it right on the thing. Anyway, so you got that game. That person has the Flames. I mean, I got them puck line. I'm not gonna lay 150. And there's also White Sox, Kansas City, Royals with cheese is also posted on the Twitter. We'll get into some, real fast before I get into the player props. So I mentioned the baseball numbers. Again, so I had a losing ASA. I had the Boston as a favorite, minus 111. 23-15 were my faves. And on the season, again, I'm not a fave guy here. 325 and 208, 61%. Usually, that's a lot. You faves on the season are probably going to be about 58% or so. So it's still a little high. Again, I'm off a losing day. It happens. Again, it's not me taking huge faves, even though the faves have been cashing. You see, I got 38 favorites. Totals have been good for me, 83 and 54. I'm sure I'll have a total chaos pretty soon. What did we say? We went 3-1 in our total chaos when we went head-to-head the other day?
Yep, 3-1. The only one that we did not hit was the under in the Mets game because Jesse Winker hit a 3-run shot in that game and tied it up at 4. So that one went over. Other than that, we went 3-1 on our totals, and then both of our best bets with the Diamondbacks and the Mariners both lost that day. So we broke even. Or if you took the
totals, you're fine.
3-1, you're up.
Total gas.
You're up money. So there you go.
I think I'll be there again on Friday. I think that's my spot on the Friday show for total gas. But anyway, I figured I'd throw those out real fast before we get into the player prop side of things here. Loser yesterday. We had 1 and 3. Broke our little winning streak. We had been chipping away. Now we're back up, 1975, 100 and 190. So steep losses, yes. A little bit of negative money there. It happens, Although I think I don't know. Why do I think that's a little high? It seems a little high to me. I think I might have miscalculated somewhere to get 1,900 because 100 wins. I think that number is wrong to 19. That does not seem right to me. I think I messed up somewhere because we're all plus money on those, and everything else is 19 to the negatives. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll just keep that there for now. So we got Dodgers today, Belly and Lux for ribbies, 160 and 280. You know how I feel about Bellinger, and I'm not taking the guys minus 110. Like, we could run down through these games. Like San Fran, Colorado. I think there's going to be a lot of runs. The guys in the middle line, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all minus 110. I'm not, that's not what we do. That's why we're down money here. So Bellinger and Lux to get it done. Houston, I go to my guy Tucker. Again, got a little MVP on this cat. 145. I'll take a shot here versus Pavetta, not a guy I love. So I'll take 145 from him. Batting behind, he's been fifth, sixth, I believe. So guys should be on base in front of him. He could drive him in. And the Yanks, I'm going to go, this is, we're always good for like at least a 3-pack, sometimes more of Yankee hitters. But the numbers are changing there. Rizzo used to get him about the 160 mark. Now he's down to 135. I'll still take it. Lefty could drive it out. And then, the Gleber number wasn't that great. I like Gleber. Again, 7, 8, down in the order for the Yanks. Guys are going to be on base for this team. So, Falefo, again, we've had this guy multiple times, plus 195. And Hicks, he's batting 8th or 9th. He came over between supposed to be a good player, right? A good prospect, rated high. If he gets the at-bats, he should be like a 15, 20 home run guy, hit around 280 mark. And again, you got guys in front of him, plus $2. It's still the Orioles. I mean, all right, Jordan Lyles, I get it. The Orioles have played a little better than what they're supposed to be playing. He started out pretty good. This guy's still giving up, 4 more in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his 7 games. Excuse me. Nope, I was looking at the wrong number there. Yeesh, that's embarrassing. I was looking at his strikeout totals. So it's 3 of the games he's given up 5, 6, and 4, and actually 4 in another with the unearned runs. But you look at it. The first time we faced the Yanks, and we talked about this before. All right, Yanks out of the gate, we're not hitting well. Next time we faced them, 6 runs in 4 2/3. So that was a 12-8 Yankee win. Obviously, I'm looking more to that kind of a Yankee output other than a 2-1 loser like early April. So there is that. So those are the props, again, up on the Twitter feed if you want. Now we'll get into the comment section. Usually we go about 15 minutes, and we're a little 17 minutes today, but it is what it is. What are we going to do? All right, Michael's first comment today. Good morning, my friend. How are you today? Thanks for coming in. See, I'm sure you'll mention how you're doing in baseball. Richard Lyon here. Best bet Houston beating the Red Sox. Take the over. They've gone out fighting with Houston 1.5 and over the 9. Again, Pavetta, not a guy I love. And Luis Garcia is a pitcher I do like. The thing that, Houston had gone under. And I'll tell you, I have I think I have the under 9 today. Is actually a play of mine I have today in this game. Just because Houston has gone under. They're not, the pitching has been there, and the hitting has just been okay. Garcia is a guy I like. I mean, here are the numbers. 0 runs, 1 earned, 2 earned, 5 earned, 3 earned, 0. The problem with Houston is you got a bunch of guys who go 5 innings. I mean, you got Verlander out there has to go 8 every game because everybody else is going 5+ and wearing on that bullpen. The only team we're talking about making trades and teams dealing with pitchers, the Astros definitely going to need an arm down the road. Same with the Angels, another team, a bunch of 5-inning pitchers. But, I think over because I think Houston will hit Pavetta. And Garcia might give up a couple here. I'm not looking for Boston to break out. Again, their numbers here say 2-5-3 to the under last 10 and 2-8 to the under for the Astros. I'm on the under there, but I do like Houston. Warriors -5. I took the Heat yesterday. Teamed off Game 7. They're the away team and dog. Yeah, and I get that. And I said that I had the Heat yesterday because I'm just thinking Celtics off a physical series. Heat could be a little rusty. That's why I like the under there too. But I look at this game as a little different for a Game 7. I don't know, Michael. I mean, if you watch the Suns game, Mavericks are up by 100 the entire game. So, Luka, I don't think Luka played the fourth quarter. So
he did not. No, he did not.
I mean, really, it's not like they're coming in off a battle. Yeah, it was a Game 7. The game was, 90-30 at the half or whatever the heck it was. It was some ridiculous.
57-27 at the half. Luka and the Suns were tied at the half. Luka had 27. Suns had 27. No, that game was not close. They didn't play hard the entire.
Yeah.
Pretty much at halftime, Dallas goes, "All right, we're good to go," and they
cruise control in the third, and it wasn't even close. The no run. You figure the Suns would put a run together because no run in the third quarter, and then they just mailed it in the fourth. So I mean, again, I'm a stat guy. I have my numbers and your analytics, whatever words you want to throw into your doing your evaluations of how you pick a game. That game you look at as a total standalone. It's not that was not a typical Game 7. You can't even throw it out. That was a regular season blowout game, and now it's just a new game.
So rest is not a factor. Rest is absolutely not a factor.
Definitely not a dog fight.
Nope.
Before Game 7, the Mavs versus Suns 0-3 on the road, lost by an average 20 points. Well, yeah, somebody lost by 20. It was the home team, though. David, how are you today? Like the Giants and the Hurricanes. Yeah, San Fran, do I want to lay to 140-ish here? You know what? Again, I can't bet the Rocks. So if you want to lay it, they've beaten up Colorado. Go for it. The Giants have won 8-10. Rockies are sputtering. Losers are 8-10. I think 3 straight for them. Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a run line guy. You got run line -105. Take a shot, San Fran run line. And I couldn't. I thought about using it as a play myself. I couldn't because then I knew the reverse jinx would be in and the Rockies would win this game. And it'll be 4-0. It'll be like totally not what the Rockies have done the last 10 games. Richie P already hitting the like button. Thank you. Good morning. Huge ASA. Tampa Bay, the Yanks, Miami, Heat -1, and the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay had them run line Yankees. I did not play the run line yesterday because I missed it the other day. And same, I wouldn't play it today at 150. Heat, I was with you on. And I did have the Mariners yesterday. But that team is I'm away. That's it. As much as I'm walking away from the Rockies, I think I got to kind of just not totally walk away from Seattle. I still think they're too good to be bad. Is that a song? We could make it a song. But again, struggling of late. So Ronell took the same game today. Golden State on the money line. I mean, I can't. I'm not coming in here to tell you to take a 240. I don't like laying 140. Richie loves my sorrows. Doubleheader games are too much to stay away from. Yep. Yeah, it's just, Richard, like I said, man, I don't know how it's going to play out. If I'm doing it, it's going to be a Game 1 bet because at least I know in Game 1, I have a set lineup. I know guys are going to come out. I don't have to worry about somebody pulling a hammy or something totally going astray. It's 14-2, and they got position players. You know how I can't. It's the first game or nothing, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm definitely. No one's ever said that to me. I guess I was perfect yesterday with my baseball free pick here in the video, but other than that, dumb for me to jump in when I try to preach it. But I'm a human. I make mistakes. I'm no different than anybody else. I try to tell people like, watch yourself gambling, watch it. You do stupid stuff. I do stupid stuff too. It's annoying. It gets frustrating. And usually, a lot of times I don't really come in. I show emotion. The other day we were like pumped up. We were on the air. And we hit a player prop. I was excited about that because we were in chat. But I say it all the time, man. I try not to get wrapped up in it, but I do get annoyed at myself sometimes for doing stupid stuff. Give me the Giants say first 5. Yes. 13 in a row. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could say that Colorado's due, but you know what? No, because I've had them. They're not. Colorado. And the same thing is that Colorado made me money last year. They made me money a little bit this year at home. They're a dog. They kind of play tough. And I mentioned their sweep of San Diego. And again, we can't just go back to like how they played in last July and August at home, beating the Dodgers and San Diego or San Fran. Different times. They didn't take a step forward. It looks like they're going to be a bad team. It's showing that they're a bad team. And San Fran's a team I'm still not completely sold on with their pitching and stuff like that. But they keep rolling. I'm done. I'm done with the Rockies. Good day, sir. Goodbye. Mets are good. Yes, they are. Flames first game. I do got the Flames on the puck line today. Tampa Bay or Detroit. Maybe Golden State first game -5. So Tampa Bay and Detroit, it would be more of a run line play there with Rasmussen on the hill. I'm not looking to bet the Tigers. And again, the total, I mean, that was a 6.5 yesterday. I thought about jumping on the under. I saw 6.5 out of the game. I'm like, I can't do a 6.5 for that team. Because I can see somebody, Tampa's offense is kind of sputtering right now, right? Their outfield's not producing, and Detroit is way underperforming. Can I see a team have, 4 errors and a 4-1 game, or you're cruising to an under, turned into the Marlins other night, and you got a 6-run inning on some booted ball to the shortstop that scores 2 runs? I can't do anything in that game. Stay away. And Golden State, I'm definitely not interested in. I'm going to have Mavericks games 1 and 2 money line. Yeah, a lot of guys on base for the Mets. And today I'll grab I'll do the Mets run line here. Blue Jays money line or online. I initially wrote down, and I almost bet it yesterday. I had it loaded up. I'm going over the numbers. I'm locking in Gausman on the run line. I think it was like -104. And I go through his numbers. Okay, the team is 5-2 in his starts, but just 1-6 on the run line. Which tells me that, and I said this yesterday, the Blue Jays offense has been middle of the road at best. The pitching has been okay, with the exception of Gausman really dealing. That's why I kind of took Seattle yesterday. Can they get it done versus Marco here? A guy, I don't love Marco. Listen, Gilbert, Ray, sure. Mark Gonzalez, not a guy I love. You're going to lay 110. Okay, this is more of that. Seattle is kind of underachieving, and Gausman's dealing. I don't want to lay run line. I don't want to lay 240 on a run line with a guy who's 1-6 in run line games. Scherzer on the bump, yeah. You did money line. I'm not doing a $2 money line. That ain't happening. I'm on the Braves. I can't. I had the Braves yesterday. On the heels of losing the Braves 1-0 on a wild pitch with 2 outs in the 6th or whatever, I had the Brewers run line. Yes, I'm thinking, you know what? This guy, we could scrape some runs against this cat. Yeah, shut out. And I do like Fried. I thought about the under 6.5. 2 teams again, not doing much offensively. I mean, the Brewers had been raking, and then they come into decent pitching, and they can't hit. And Fried's definitely a decent pitcher. Tough lefty. So do I want to take 6.5? Yeah. Did I? No. DD in the place to be. 2 morning team parlays. Oh. Where do we go with these 1 o'clock games? Right? You want morning parlays? I can't. I mean, I have to say, I don't even know what Tampa Bay is a run line. It'd have to be a Tampa Bay run line in Atlanta.
We did Tampa Bay run line, and we did the under in the Atlanta game.
I mean, seriously, 6.5's got to be under. I mean, just because the pitchers are good and the offenses are blah.
Yeah.
Big fan of Royales with cheese. Can't beat the Royale with cheese. I wonder how many people are going to get that movie quote there, Sean. Maybe just the Sean's get it. 14 parlay, 10 to win, 110. Excellent. Good money there, DD. Kinder falafels. I do. I like the falafel. Falef. I feel bad for pronouncing the guy's name wrong. And real fast. So the Yanks get this cat, and then all of a sudden Minnie comes in and like gets a Correa. And I'm like, did we just get outsmarted? But then I'm like, listen, I am a Yankee fan. But I saw, like, we brought Giambi in. Like, why? Tino was like a 40 home run guy. He was solid for our team. You can't, and I get you. Every team wants, like, great players at their position. And it would have been nice to have Correa, but, get rid of something else. This guy is solid, defense. I think he's going to hit like a 280 kind of average here because people are going to overlook him. He's going to get them, pitches to hit because there's going to be guys on base are like, let's throw this guy something to hit so he could just ground out or something. He's going to put the ball in play. I like it, and if I'm going to get 195 most of the time with him batting 7th or 8th, guys are going to be on base in front of him. Yeah. What are you doing to me, Tim?
It was an accident. I accidentally clicked on my mouse. As I moved my arm and clicked on it and lost response there.
So, Oakland, when you said you wanted day parlays, I thought you were going for like day action because I know I was going for the early stuff. So, Oakland here with Jeffries, Brew Crew, Atlanta, Fried and Burns, flip a coin. You want to lay 140 with Burns? I see. I'm thinking like I'll take a guy like Fried who could come out and deal and leave after 8 scoreless and just take any kind of plus money with a pitcher like him. And the A's game, again, this A's team. Do I want to lay 180 with Sonny Gray, who's pitching 4 innings a game? No. So, you got run line. I would just go, again, it would just be money line for me. And Elliot, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And where are all my comments? Here we go. Marlins for the sweep with Lopez. I love me some Lopez. The guy's awesome. Going with Bruce today against the fried chicken. You just heard what I said about the fried guy. But Marlins, probably run line play. Run line. Plus, I got a plus 124. Cubs versus the Pirates today. Again, Pirates look like they're going to be the Pirates of old. So you want to go run line? Sure. Astros run line? Sure. Yeah, I can't say no to this except the fact that the actually laying 150 on the run line. And I don't like laying 150 on the money line, so I'm definitely don't want to lay it on the run line. When are we dealing Chapman? Can we trade Chapman away? Can we deal Chapman? Can we get any? What can we get for Chapman? White Sox versus the Royals. Run line, huh? Your boy Giolito. I like Grinky. Got a 155 on a Grink. 0-4 yesterday. Wait. We're gonna have losing days. You're gonna have losing day. I'll be a losing day. If somebody says don't have losing days, they're full of poo-poo. All right, it happens. You just readjust. And as I said, I've been saying this for 18 days since the calendar's turned to May. As a great, I had a great April, and May's been like a 500 month of baseball. Probably a couple games under 500. Who am I kidding? I'm down a little bit here from the start of the month, and I said coming in, I'm going to keep my numbers going because usually I'm an under and a dog guy. And the faves are rolling along at 60%. Others, again, 3 weeks ago, they were 61%. Now they're 53.5%. So, okay, I knew I was going to have to take an adjustment and lose a couple games. And I feel bad for those when people jump on, they see a hot streak, like, wow, you never lose. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. You just got to tailor those losses. Pull back a little bit, ride them out. Man, if you can't ride out a losing streak, folks, stop betting. I say this all the time. Stop betting. What do you got? The Marlins reverse the run line to 2.5 with Lopez on the hill. I can do that. Plus money there, right? Who's on the hill? Desai Gray? And I like Gray, but let's go. Michael. Thoughts on Rays Tigers? I want to rate the line, but the line has actually gone up. Yeah, I like Rasmussen. Tampa Bay, again, they need a bat. They traded what's his name over here to the Tigers, right? Who's that? Meadows. They can use him back. Lowe's not doing much. Randy because I can't even pronounce his name. That guy, Randy. Ruffin Randy.
Arozarena.
He hasn't been doing much. Yeah, it's just I get it, folks. Please, I've been for 30-some years. I get. There's a game an hour. You're antsy. Like, what can I bet on today? Sometimes you don't have to do it. You don't have to. Trust me. Why are the Guardians cheap at home today versus Cincy? It's probably because Cincy's actually played a little bit better, right? I mean, we can't just think about their start of the season when they had, they started out 3-22 or whatever the heck they will with a 9.25 team ERA. They scraped together some wins. A win yesterday. Cleveland, and I said this beginning of the year about Cleveland. I'm like, you know what? I kind of like the pitching is usually good for them. Right? You had Bieber, Cal Quantrill, Plesac, Kenzie's a youngster, Savella's a youngster. The pitching's actually been letting them down a little bit. The bats have actually been hitting. Like, as much as people are like, ooh, can the offense come around? I said this. I'm like, that's why we're going to do a little Franmil. I'm like, maybe, Ramirez is awesome. Maybe Franmil breaks out. What's his name? Kwan's been pretty good for them. But it's really the pitching. The pitching has not been there for Cleveland. I mean, we saw it yesterday, and, I pulled out a late Cincy win. Maybe it shouldn't have been a late win. It should have been a never in doubt kind of win. Molly's a guy who's underachieved this year out of the gate. That's why I think they're cheap. And I wouldn't that Cincinnati yesterday. I thought about taking Cincy again today, believe it or not. I got 135 to like, well, the Reds are terrible, right? Because that's what's in our heads. That's what we saw for the first month of the season. You don't have to bet it. Fernando, good morning. After manager screwed me yesterday, I'll take Twins first 7 minus 130 today. First 7 with Sonny Gray. That's a 4-inning pitcher lately, J-Rock. I can't do it. Pavetta stinks. Yeah, huge edge for the Astros, yes. Astros run line. I can do the Astros run line. I don't have the Astros run line in front of me. I do have the under 9. Ronell coming in. 13 large. The unlucky 13 on Golden State tonight. Got me nervous. I like Dallas. Again, I got a little on Dallas in the points. I got some money line in there a little bit. As I say, you sprinkle it in. I've been sprinkling way before sprinkles were cool. Let me tell you that much. Again, it's a spot. Ken Golden State at home. Curry come out and score 46. Clay has a throwback game and drops in a 40 spot. It could be a 116-88 kind of game, and Golden State runs them out. It could happen that way. It could happen that Dallas has been playing a lot better since they're healthy now, right? I mean, this is a team playing pretty good. They're dangerous. They got a guy who's good or better than Curry right now. I mean, and I'm not knocking. And I do joke Curry. I make jokes about him and like, his dad Dell's a better shooter, and he's, Detlef Schrempf's a better shooter. Like, I'll make jokes. But Luka, I don't know, man. Talk about making stuff look easy sometimes. You have a guy who just offsets that. And he doesn't just offset Curry. He'll offset Curry in a Clay who's not what he used to be. He's equal to those two guys right now. I mean, one Luka I think is as good or better than the Clay Curry duo because Clay is just not what he wants. I mean, 5's a bunch. Dallas, you got that guy in the team. You're going to be close. It's going to be close. Houston game yesterday. We know which Major League game got the juice ball. Well, hey, listen, we're seeing some runs, J-Rock. We're seeing them. They're going up. Again, I said it. My buddy Dave Tooley, every day he puts up the records there. Last 21 days, the total has gone from under almost 61% of the time. It's at 53-something percent now. Like a rock, like you got a anchor dropping off of a boat into a lake, right to the bottom. So I don't know if it's the juice balls. I think it's more a combination of, and I've said this, maybe not just in the chat. I've been doing the video for a year and a half, but in other videos over the time. I'm always for baseball contraction. The pitching is terrible. There's not enough good pitchers when these hitters and the strike zones. I mean, we all played ball when we were kids. Letters to the knees was a strike zone. Now it's like half of the belt buckle. Like, I mean, it's a joke. Guys are going to crush these balls. I don't care who's pitching. That's what win tonight. Maybe next game. Steve Kerr and Curry will get it done. We're going to find out. Elliot, 30K, you should be super confident dropping down like that. Shouldn't be scared because showing on anybody like Dallas. One, I don't, me. I'm like, if you're going to bet, whether it's $13,000, $13, you got the money, knock yourself out. And I like to say, don't let me change your opinion, right? I mean, I'm going to bet the games I bet. You're going to bet you like. Some games I don't have bet that you like. I'll give you my thought on it. And that's what I definitely don't want to change somebody's mind when I don't have any money on the game. Talking about Tampa and Detroit. I'm not interested. So if somebody likes Tampa, I'll be like, okay, I can see that. If somebody likes Detroit, okay, I can see that. I'm not trying to sway a vote there. I'll tell you why I didn't bet it. But as opposed to the amount of cash, listen, Elliot, 13K could be nothing to this cat. You don't know. People have different bankrolls. People have different incomes. Everybody does it different. Hope Draymond emotionally scares Luka with a hard foul. Yeah. That'll be good. He'll hard foul him, then he'll get a flagrant, and then it's game on. Mavericks win the series. Because then they'll do something to Draymond, and that guy will just go cuckoo and get ejected, and then he's out for the series. So then it's a 7-game series with no Draymond, and the Mavericks are in the finals. So I will gladly take that, J-Rock. If that's going to happen, I'll grab a Maverick future right now for the series. WNBA, Seattle Storm.
Yes.
Seattle Storm.
At home. You're getting plus points with them at home. I'm grabbing it.
All right. There's your WNBA pick for today. What is the come on man for here, Elliot? What's that for? Esposa. Of course it matters. Wow. Well, I'm saying from the fact that Dallas they're not rested. Rest is a factor when you're coming off of a grinding series. That wasn't that game 7 was a cakewalk. All right, is that what we're talking about here? Doing my homework. Like the Canes over 5.5. Oilers under the 6. See, I like probably overs in both games. I'm joking. Check back tomorrow. It's going to say it will be over in the first half. Over in the first half. Here comes the pen. Golden State. It's a win first half. Over first half. That one's got to get the check mark next to it. I was on Miami because of the rest factor Boston. Well, I liked Miami. I had Miami, and I had the under based on Boston off the grinder, short turnaround. Miami's a defensive club, and Miami had rest. They're rested up. Maybe they come out a little rusty, which, start out a little slow and got a little heated. Elliot says Golden State smacks them around. Took Boston, Houston under 9.5, and the Marlins run line so far today myself. Well, I'm with you on that, Houston. So it's up to 9.5. I got a 9. No shocker it's going up after they put up 2 touchdowns and Pavetta's on the hill. And again, Lopez, I'm always down for some Lopez money. Need a home run prop for Sox Stros. Odds boost in that game. All right, hold on a second. Let me
Okay, real quick. Is there odds for, if you're doing that, is there odds for no home runs today? I'd rather go after that after as much as they hit yesterday. I'd much rather go after that.
A no home run prop in the game?
A no home run prop.
Well, let me pull up some home run props here for this game. Let's see what I was just about the home runs. I don't have, to find the whole game props I got to find. Someone else has got to look for that one. I'll pull up a home run prop. for I mean, why not like Gurriel plus 450? I mean, Yordi's at 290. Again, it's not a huge number because the guy's leading the league in homers. Yeah, the guy's got 12 homers. I mean, Kyle Tucker, 375. He's got 7 homers. Why not a Kyle Tucker? That's where I'd be at. Tucker or Gurriel. Because at $2, I don't think it's a good boost, 275. But I mean, what's the boost on it? Like if you took a Yordi Alvarez with a boost, it might be worth it. Because you're getting a little boosted on it. I do like the Braves today with Fried on the hill. Got Golden State money line in a parlay. Got Golden State 5 on a straight bet. All right. I mean, listen, I can't tell somebody not to take Golden State. Like, the Golden State home, game 1 of the conference finals, I get it. Calgary game first period under, Rangers first period under. That's from Elliott. Colorado's due, all right. Doo-doo, yeah. Doo-doo, that's for sure. Done with the Rockies. LJ, Yanks killed you yesterday. Yeah, I mean, the run line, it is tough. I did not have run line yesterday or the day before for the Yanks. Obviously, I'm not going to do a run line minus 150. Do I like them? Yeah, I like them. Doesn't mean I'm betting them. I'm not going to bet 2-something with Cole laying 150 on a run line. Be a no play for me. Sneakers, Yanks Dodgers run line parlay. What's that going to pay? Like plus, what was that, minus 108 or something on a parlay? What is that? You got 2 huge faves there. I mean, Cole and Bueller, not a bad combo. Blue Jays run line with Gausman. Again, I mentioned Darryl Gausman is 1-6 run line this season. Team is 5-2. He's 1-6. Again, I can't say take $2 though as a fave. Marlins money line. I don't know if only $2 with Lopez. Right? What's Lopez laying today? $2 versus Sagre. Dodgers run line. Again, Dodgers run line sitting at a 140, 145 with Bueller on the hill. Again, that's too steep for me. Astros run line, B plus, sure for that. Reds money line, yes. Phillies with Wheeler on the money line versus Snell making his first start. You know, Snell coming out of the minors, 3 starts in the minors, single A ball, he gave up 4 in 4 innings. A plus, he went 4 scoreless, and in AAA, I think went 4 and gave up a run. So he looked all right with this little 3-game stretch there, getting back to normal. Again, I would say Phillies just because I don't like taking guys coming in off DL starts. It's going to be a limited, they're not – guys throwing a perfect game. They're not going to let him, throw more than 90 pitches. He's coming in off of an injury. So it's an automatic no play or fade of San Diego. Cubs money line versus pitiful. I mean, do I want to lay 160 with Drew Smiley? Astros money line and run line for the Stros. I think the Stros win, so I'm not going to say no to that. Again, I'm just not a big fave of betting faves. Braves under, yes, 6.5. Padres over, sure. I just mentioned Snell, limited. Okay, to that. Mavs first half, yes. Hurricanes money line, Flames under. Carolina, I'm a puck lining fool. I got puck line action today, Carolina and Calgary. Under the Flames 6. Yeah, you want to go under the 6 there? I'd say under there and probably lean over on the Carolina game. Untouchable, no run first inning. Atlanta, Milwaukee. All right, as long as I'm sure it's juiced. I know 6.5 for the game, but it's got to be a bigger number for a no run. Over 10 San Fran, I already got it. Yes. Tampa Bay run line Detroit and Arizona run line Dodger game. Yeah, so Tampa, I do like it. I didn't bet it. I don't like the way Tampa looks right now. And Dodgers, again, they're laying, 140, 145 on a run line? I guess when you get Bueller laying 140, it's not terrible. Right? The guy's good. Love Bueller. 214.5, too much. Thoughts on the under? I do like the under, Sean. I do like the under. I feel like fading Webb today in the Rockies. Oh, Didi, you missed the beginning of the show. I'm done with the Rockies. Everyone going to be on the Mavericks. First game Warriors get easy. Easy W. Omar, Golden State. Easy W. Rob Franklin's coming in at the tail end of the show. Good morning, Rob. Giants run line. Sure. 10-0. Yeah, someone said I think it's like 13 in a row. 9 run line wins. I'm done with the Rockies. Keeping it classy, Lex. You know how we roll, Playboy. That's how we do. A lot of class. It's all low. What do you think about the over-under in the Diamondbacks game? Lysander, thank you for commenting. I don't know if I've ever seen your post before, but I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with me this morning. Probably, I want to say over just because you see the Dodgers now, maybe they're getting hot. They, starting to hit a little bit here. Is Arizona going to be coming back to the pack of what they really are, a bad team? Should they hit Zach Davies? Yeah. I mean, again, Dodgers 7-2-1 last 10 to the over. You got 8, and you're going to need a lot of heavy lifting from LA because I don't think Arizona's pushing a run or two across against Buehler. So I would think over. It's a afternoon game. We got who knows what the lineup is on a travel day. Afternoon, last game of the series. Check that Dodger lineup. Who knows? I mean, listen, it's not like they send in some scrub. They'll have a good guy in there, but Buehler could come out and throw a no-no here. Giants team total over. Yes. The Rockies. Done with the Rockies. Miss Danica, our favorite Canadian. How are you? Good to see you today. What are you hedging with right now? He's not hedging. He's going all in. He's loving the Warriors today. You got to ride the over in the Warriors game, says Justin. I'm kind of on the under. Dallas wins game 1. Yes, I like the Mavericks. I got the Mavericks here in the chat. It's right here for you. Well, those are the props. Let me pull up the other one. So I'm going to put these up because we're going to be wrapping this up shortly anyway. So Mavericks run line. Yeesh, got baseball. So Mavericks plus the 180. I do have them plus points as well. On the ice, Flames puck line, baseball, Giants over, and the Mets run line. Those are the video picks for today. Canes regulation, Rob. I'm going to agree with you because I think they're winning this game, 5-2 or something. Get it done. I got a puck line, big win. I'm not worried about. Regulation, again, yes, I do like regulation, and that's something newer, folks. If you don't want to lay that big money, take a regulation play. Cut that juice in half. Why take points if you're betting 13K? He's not. He's laying a 5. He says, tease it. Tease it down. Love me some Brew Crew today. Pound it. Oh, it's your buddy Burns on the hill, Anthony. We know that. Dodgers, Yanks, Toronto, all have your favorites. They have money line. Seems strange. Well, somebody will lose. Someone will go down. I shouldn't say that because if you're betting any of these guys, they're 3 stud pitchers, 3 bad teams. Maybe Seattle's not a bad team. They're just kind of struggling right now. What's the one to lose? You either got to go money lines, run lines. It's you pick and choose, you get hurt. Trust me, years, decades of experience. As I mentioned, Gaussman run line 1-6 in the 7, 5-2. The team 5-2 with him on the hill, 1-6 with his run lines. So there is that. Let's finish these up here. Reds Guardians over. Again, I'd be on the under there. I'd be on the under. Why do I think it's looks too easy with that 8? Right? You see how bad the Reds play, and it's like, could go over. Astros run line, yes. We do not like Pivetta. Just a home run prop in the Houston game. I told you I would go Gurriel or Tucker for Houston for a home run. Devers McCormick home run prop, says Anthony. Rafael Devers. J-Rock, just switch baseballs today. Watch 1 homer. I like that no home run prop. The no home run prop would be I think it would probably play better than any other of the other props. Right? Wouldn't it? I don't know. I didn't look it up. Someone should. Anytime Lionel runs the score the day before, we have nothing scoring the next day. Hardly ever back-to-back overs unless it's Colorado. Ron, I'm a believer, and it's that's the way I kind of bet baseball sometimes. The team off of getting like destroyed, 10-0, like bad shutout, 8-0, 14-2, kind of bounces back the next day. Team, you get no hit, you get shut out, you lose 8-1, you play 4 errors. I kind of like to tend to back a team off a bad game like that. Might as well parlay 2 guys to get RBI instead of 1 guy to get a hit or homer. Again, why do we got to parlay? Why don't we just bet them straight? We bet them straight. We go 1-1. You're making $65. You're making $45 on a $100 bet. Mariners, Jays, under. I don't know what Marco. Again, both teams kind of struggling a little bit offensively. So I could see the under there. But, again, I could see maybe Toronto breaking out. It's a no play for me. Angels, Cubs should win. I don't know, man. I think people are going to be on Ohtani, but I kind of want to say Dane Dunning and the Rangers there, right? Everybody's going to be all over Ohtani. Line's shooting up. I get it. Hey, I'm an ugly guy. I take some ugly dogs. Give me some Rangers there. And the Cubs against the Pirates. Again, do I want to lay 160 with Drew Smiley? No, I would take both dogs there. I'd take Texas and Pitt and just hope for a split. I can't come in and say take 180 faves on the road and 160 Drew Smileys. Here's a new name. NSPDO with the old Chappelle. Love the Chappelle show. It's funny. What a 5-figure say to the face. Slap. Charlie. I love the Charlie Murphy. Golden State first quarter, first half. Listen, this is coming from a guy who's bet the Mavericks. I'm going to say first quarter because you're going to know right away if Golden State or if Dallas is going to show up in this game. Thoughts on A's Twins? I would lean A's just because I'm not a big Sonny Gray guy right now. Guy's going 4 innings a game. Justin, you are welcome. Smiley under strikeouts. Again, versus the Pirates. What is it there, Mr. Nick? Is it 4, 4.5? I'd go under. Why are we going that Smiley? I didn't look at his numbers. I really don't know, and I'm worn out of time. I can't dig it up. We still got a bunch of comments here. You know what? I'm on Smiley right now. I'll punch this up as I do. Lysander says Astros money line. I would prefer run line, Lysander, just because I don't like Ben Faves and I don't like Pavetta, so I think Houston will score some runs. Nationals, great long shot today versus Lopez. I love Lopez. Look at his numbers, Rich. Guy's an MVP, Cy Young type numbers. White Sox versus the Royals with Giolito over Greinke. Giants Webb to record a win. What's that? What is that? Minus 170 for him to get a win? Smiley strikeouts 4-4-4-4-4-1. He struck 1 Pirate out the last time they played. He had 4 in another game. This is his 3rd start versus the Pirates this year. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 K. 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 Ks. I'm going to say under a strikeout, whatever it is, Mr. Nika, as long as it's under 4.5. Rangers sweep the Angels, right? No way they get swept. Everyone's going to bet the Angels today. I'm going to just bet the Rangers on principle. Dallas over. I do like Dallas for the game, and I do like the over in that game, Sway back. Thanks for commenting. I appreciate you coming in. I think the first time I've seen you comment, and I love all the new people coming in. Thank you. White Sox rolls under the 8. Yes. And that is the final comment of the day. We'll wrap it up because Allie Burns will be rolling in next. So stick around for Miss Allie coming in about a minute. We are out of here. I will see everybody on Thursday. For me and Tim, have a good one.